Here with Dylan Vodry and Colton Costello of LC Boys Soccer. Gentlemen, you're going to the state championship game, second time in 3 years for you guys. Just talk about that game and kind of the emotions right now.
It just feels great. That was a tough game. They're a good team. Down at the end, it got to the wire, but pulled through. Just tough. We have a mentality, stay tough.
Dylan, talk about your first goal there. I mean, in the 5th minute, you set the tone right off the bat, and you guys kind of just rolled from there. You outshot them by a large margin. You were pretty much in control of the game the entire time. Did that goal kind of set the tone for the rest of the game?
Yeah, Coach told us to come out strong, so Boston kind of threw a long throw, and I took a few touches, just hit it with my right foot. And I feel like it just set the mentality of the whole game, just to stay strong and keep it.
And Colton, talk about your goal there. That kind of not necessarily sealed the deal because they scored there at the end, but it gave you guys a pretty comfortable lead. Just talk about that play and just walk me through how you scored that goal.
Yeah, Braden he had the ball on the right side. It was in the air and he hit it to me. I took maybe 2 touches to get it more controlled, then I just hit it with my left. And honestly, I didn't realize it went in at first because I know it hit the post, but then it went to the other side and hit the other side net. So.
Talk about the end of the game there. I mean, you guys were kind of just cruising right along, and all of a sudden it's a 1-goal game. What was kind of the message amongst the team there in the final 8 minutes to hold on to that lead?
I just think that was the only shot of scoring was going to be off of a free kick or a corner. They weren't going to get through us or anything like that. So I think them scoring on that, we just realized we can't give up any more dumb fouls or dumb corners. So then we kept those on the low for the rest of the time and just sealed the deal.
So you guys are moving on to the state championship game. We're still waiting on who you guys are playing. We don't know yet. That game's in double overtime. Just talk a little bit about what that means for you guys and what the plan is. You know, it's a quick turnaround. You have 24 hours and you're back out here.
Just recover, stay loose, go watch and see who we play, and just be a good game, whoever it is.
All right, sounds good, boys. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Here with Coach James Driver, head coach of Lewis Central Boys Soccer. Coach, you guys are headed back to the state championship game for the second time in 3 years. Just talk about that game and just your win over Newton today.
I felt like the guys came ready. We were on the front foot for a lot of the first half. I felt like we controlled the tempo, really controlled the game. Getting that early goal really helped kind of relieve a little bit of pressure, maybe drop the nerves just a hair. And then going into halftime, we kind of just talked about, win the half, win the game, win the half, win the game. And I felt like we did a pretty good job at seeing that game out.
Just as an observer, I thought the score was a little bit misleading. You guys dominated in pretty much every statistical category. Just talk about your defense, especially. Your goalie wasn't required to face a whole lot of shots. So what was kind of the defensive game plan coming in?
Just to communicate and talk. They've done it all year long. I think 14 shutouts on the year. They're stout, they're tough, they're physical. They battle. They come to practice. They come to these games working hard. They leave everything they got. So I knew if we get a goal or two, my trust is in our defense. I mean, they are phenomenal. That's for Bob.
All right, and then obviously they scored there at the end, make it a little closer, a little too close for comfort maybe at the end there. What was the message to the team to stick with it in the last 8 minutes and hold on to that lead?
Just to continue to work hard for each other, play defense collectively as a team, and get up as a team collectively and see the game out.
And then you guys you're moving on to the state title game. We're still waiting to find out who your opponent is, but just talk a little bit about what the plan is. It's a quick turnaround. In 24 hours, you'll be back out here. Just talk a little bit about what the message of the team is.
Just enjoy it. I mean, soak it in. That's always the message when you get here. It's tough to do. They've done a phenomenal job. We'll take care of what we can control, which again is just recovering, getting rest, getting hydrated, and eating, and hopefully we'll be ready to go tomorrow.
All right, thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.